Howdy folks, today we're going to run a Rampage out there. We've got our new 57 by 113 motors in the boat. Don't these things look pretty? 57 by 113 millimeter 4-pole motors. In our initial testing, they did really well. We're running them on the Hobbywing 300 amp ESCs. We got both these motors paired in here. And we're also running them on our stainless props. This is a 54 millimeter stainless prop. This is quite a bit smaller than what we've run before. We ran this prop on 10S and got 120 miles an hour with room to spare. We're gonna take this beauty down to my mascot lake, where you see so many videos from me. This lake is so awesome. The beauty of flying with me is I actually get out here and run these boats. I actually get out and test and develop these products. I'll tell you what, the other major RC boat dealer in the USA does not even run RC boats. We have our own exclusive factory. That puts us in a whole different category. When you buy a boat from us and you call and ask questions, first of all, you can actually call. When you call and ask questions, we know exactly what's going on because we build and run these boats. These other people, they don't build or run boats. They rely merely on what they hear in Facebook groups and what you guys tell them you guys have discovered on your own experimentation. You need a true leader, someone that innovates. And that's why more and more folks are coming to Oxidean Marine. Our boats are way stronger than anything else out there because we have control of the situation because we actually lay them up. We don't just order stuff from China like these other guys do. They take your money and then drop ship. But enough about that. Let's put the proof in the pudding. This will be a big leap. Who's
got the baddest boats on the scene? It's got you screaming Oxidean Marine. Who's got the strongest boats on the scene? It's got you screaming Oxidean Marine. Who's got the baddest boats on the scene? It's got you screaming Oxidean Marine. Who's got the fastest boats on the scene? It's got you screaming Oxidean Marine. Starting with the carbon fiber Kevlar weave. CNC parts, man, it's built for speed. High flow water systems cool from heat. 100 miles an hour on the watershed. Animal twin cat RTR. Fastest in the game, it's a superstar. And the Dominator model, man, it's just as hard. Superpower, self-riding, bright colors and all. So when you hear it on the water, man, you know they break. The ESC motors, props and slip. Strongest power systems on the market, legit. Oxidean Marine, no questions, that's it. Who's got the reddest boats on the scene? It's got you screaming Oxidean Marine. Who's got the fastest boats on the scene? It's got you screaming Oxidean Marine.
Morning, Fluffy. Here we are back at Oxidean Marine headquarters. Whoa, was that fun? The GoPro GPS only said 98 miles an hour, but our Quasar got 101. As you can see, that GoPro GPS sometimes is a little off. When I get back from a run like this, my first procedure is to remove the shafts. Loosen the set screws, remove the shafts. Wipe the excess grease off the shafts, and I like to set them right inside the boat like this. You see we have both shafts in here. I leave the lid off. Leave the lid off for at least 2 days. Any residual moisture, anything like that, you want it to escape. You want it to evaporate out of the boat. You don't want it to sit up in here and fester, especially with the lid on. When the lid's on, it turns into condensation. When it turns into condensation, it literally gets into every single part of the boat. Condensation, like moisture, can literally get through that little crack in the motor. Like just little crevices, and it gets in and it infiltrates the motor, and the motor's gonna have rust. Also, your steering servo. Literally, when you have moisture condensating inside the boat, it'll get inside your servo, and it'll get inside your receiver. I don't have these problems because I stay right on top of stuff. A lot of times, to be safe, before a day's running or after a day's running, you want to open the receiver balloon or receiver box or bag. Just make sure there's no moisture hanging out in there. If you're going to run it the next day, it doesn't make much of a difference, but it does make a difference. You still, no matter what, want to leave this off. But if it's still not completely dried out on the inside after your run, you're going to be just fine. But anyway, remember who shows you these things. Remember who actually runs boats. When you go to buy a 100-mile-an-hour boat this year, especially from the people that copied us, they copied our whole formula that we did to try to make another boat go 100 miles an hour. Remember who actually runs them. Remember who actually develops them. How are you going to buy a 100-mile-an-hour boat from someone who has never made an RC boat go 100 miles an hour themselves? And that's the truth about these other dealers. They've never made a RC boat go 100 miles an hour, yet they're always talking about 100-mile-an-hour RC boats and trying to sell you one. Don't buy a 100-mile-an-hour RC boat from someone that's never done it. Come here to Oxidean Marine, the innovators of the 100+ mile an hour ready-to-run RC boat. And if you like what you see, subscribe to our channel. Check our videos out and smash that like button. And remember, by all means, continue enjoying radio control model boating. Bill Oxidean and the Rampage in our new motors, over and out.